There's a new art exhibit in town. The Quezon City government recently unveiled this large art installation called Underparadisso, featuring the country's endangered flora and fauna. Now, the mural can be seen in the pedestrian underpass connecting the Quezon City Hall and Quezon Memorial Circle. And joining us now in the studio to tell us more is Quezon City Administrator Mike Alimurung. Mike, familiar surroundings for you, I'm sure.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be back.
It's always great to have you, regardless of which side of the couch you're sitting on. Mike, let's talk about this project here. This is a pretty interesting and very impressive artwork that you guys have put together.
Yes, I mean it's huge artwork really to promote environmental awareness. It's done by about 20 muralists, including international AG Sanyo and over 100 volunteers actually contributed to this.
Right. I think people need to appreciate the scale of what we're talking about. We're seeing some pictures on screen. Fantastic stuff. I mean, how did a project like this come about?
And so actually, Mayor Joy Belmonte really wanted to increase awareness, and she's a very strong climate advocate.
Yeah.
And so she wanted to increase awareness, and all at the same time beautify a lot of the places in Quezon City. And so the underpass, I mean, we pass it regularly every day.
Yeah.
And it's really one of those that.
It's a great reminder.
Really, of course, it's one of those that through quick conversations. I mean, the conversation started in February with Centro Artista with Jay and Marge Ruiz, and through that it happened very quickly, and a proposal came in on how to do this, and they agreed on the theme, environmental awareness, really, and promoting nature. In March, and right before Holy Week, actually, a month, and they were done.
It all came together.
Yeah.
Okay, there's so many aspects to this. I mean, again, we're seeing some great sort of a taste of what people can find at this large-scale art piece, really, and more than just a pleasant place to walk through. It's a great way to sort of teach yourself about the flora and fauna. If you want more specific information, you've actually built in a little bit more info that can be found on QR codes. Am I right?
Yeah. So there are QR codes at the entrances, so that when you come in and you want more awareness on a lot of these things, you can easily do that. Yeah. And some of the artworks actually have the names. I mean. Things that we're not so familiar with, like the Philippine pangolin, for example.
Okay, yeah.
You're not so familiar with that.
Yeah.
It's great to see. And one of the things interesting about the artwork is the artist decided to build the animals quite large. The flora and fauna, they're huge.
Yeah.
And it's really basically to send the message that they're larger than we are, and we have to take care of them. And so that's the whole concept. So when you come in and it's Instagrammable, you take the photo. The animals are quite big.
Right. I mean, the way we described it, though, the process went fast. It all came together really quickly. One day it wasn't there, and the next day it was. But actually, there's quite a bit of effort that goes into something like this. Let's talk about the amount of work. You already mentioned the amount of people involved, and Quezon City government actually partnered with many artists from Centro Artista Art Hub, as well as volunteers from Boundless Possibilities Foundation, among others. I understand.
Yes, I mean, it's again 100 volunteers here. Really, a lot of muralists. It was Centro Artista, the big, really the one that helped coordinate a lot of this.
Okay.
AG Sanyo's group, Cosmic Clint's there, Art Attack, and Racateros are there. So it's a lot of people coming together. And I think even people just passing by who just wanted to
picked up a brush and
definitely
laid hands on it
put
as
a
well.
stroke on it.
Right. Okay. Well, it's a stroke of genius, if you ask me. Are we going to see more art installations of this type in Quezon City, considering how successful and how well received this one has been?
Yes, and actually we are looking at the other underpass.
There you go.
There's another underpass connecting the circle and around the Philco area. But also we've done this in a few other areas, like in Alley 44 in Baginhawa Food Community. There's an artwork there, and around the Marat Sports Complex, you'll find there's an artwork on the walls promoting sports. And we are constantly looking at other places to do this. And part of it is both awareness, but also beautifying the city.
Right. There is no shortage of canvas. I think there's a lot of blank spaces.
I was walking the other day, and there are people Instagramming as soon as they go down.
Right.
Yeah, they'll stop and then take.
Okay.
Photo.
Well, we stop and take pictures of the mural. You're probably stopping and taking pictures of blank walls and thinking the mural would look pretty good in this wall over here.
I'm taking pictures of people taking pictures just to say, hey, look, this works.
All right. Well, eyes always open on all the beauty there is to see. Congratulations on Quezon City's administration's successful effort in this mural, and we're looking forward to more efforts to beautify the city. Thank you so much for joining us, Mike.
Yes,
it's great to have you.
As always.